Thomas Tuchel is sacked and Chelsea once again act like that guy that wants a long-term relationship, but the minute he gets into one, the little hiccup, he's gone running because they're not ready for the settle down. And this will keep happening until Chelsea Football Club fix the error of their ways. Todd Bowley officially sacks Thomas Tuchel, and this is going to be a hard video to make. Welcome to the Kavkas, you guys. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. I know it's been bad. I know the performances have been horrible. For all of you that know this channel and know me, I am very positive when it comes to Thomas Tuchel. And in yesterday's review, I was fuming. Yet, I always reiterated, Tuchel does not need to be sacked. Tuchel is not the only issue and he's not the only problem. And for me to see this with no murmur, no rumors, no sources leaking anything, I am blown away. This is Chelsea FC at its finest. People said Todd's coming in, it's going to be a new era. Bruh, it's a new era of the same thing over and over again. If it breeds trophies, I don't care. We are not going to talk about replacements in this video. That video will come out tomorrow when more news comes out. Right now, we're talking about the four main reasons. The four main reasons Thomas Tuchel has been sacked and what I believe is going to happen next. But before we get started, hit that like button. Let's get it up to 1,000 likes if you lot love the fact that Tuchel was sacked, or if you love the fact that Tuchel was a great manager like I believe he was. I believe this man won us the Champions League, a Club World Cup, a Super Cup, and deserves tons of respect. Multiple finals, and we just have to go our separate ways because Todd Bowley said so. And that's the bottom line. And at the end of the day, what can we do? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. In the pinned comment is my Instagram. Send me your DMs. Send me DMs. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let's build this community. Let's get on with the first reason. Reason number one, and the biggest reason in my opinion, is the treatment of the players. Thomas Tuchel and the players have not been getting along. Thomas Tuchel has not been utilizing the players to the best of their abilities. Thomas Tuchel has not been getting the best out of multiple players. And you're going to ask which players? Kai Havertz, Mason Mount. Kai Havertz is not a number 9. He is a false 9. He needs to play up there with somebody. Mason Mount is playing in the front three, playing in the midfield, playing right wing, playing left wing. The only play he hasn't played is right wing back. Blows my mind. Then there is the other aspect. Tuchel is very argumentative. Tuchel loves to get his own way and he gets very frustrated. He's very volatile and very aggressive on the touchline. How many times have we seen him hit the floor on his knees shouting? How many times have we seen him go through the roof with his emotions? And the things that we love as individuals, as fans, I guarantee you his employees, the players, cannot stand. You're meant to back your players in a time when they're making big mistakes. You're meant to be that vocal leader, the emblem of hope. And yet Thomas Tuchel has not always been that. And it's sad, but it's the truth. I don't know what Chelsea are going to do, but apparently the number of training session bust-ups, whether it's during games or whether it's at Cobham from Matt Lourdes is coming, have been abnormally large. They're consistently arguing there has been no plan, no progression, and that this wasn't going to change. The players have lost faith in the manager. That's the first issue there. They've lost faith, and yesterday's performance highlighted it. I don't want to hear anything else. Number two, the main reason, guys, the biggest reason, performances and results were shit. Guys, if you're playing well and dropping points, fans can accept that. And we haven't been doing that in a while. We haven't been playing well. Performances have not been good for a while. Go back and watch my match. I've been religiously stating we're getting away with it. We're not playing well. We need to stick with the players. We need to stick with Tuchel. I'm making excuses. I was making so many fundamental excuses. I wouldn't sack him. I'm reiterating again. I still think there is a way of salvaging this because I don't believe that there's another manager out there right now that can come in and replace it. But 7 games that we've won in the last 22 is not good enough at Chelsea Football Club. We're not Arsenal. That is under 33% win rate. That is disgusting. To be a Chelsea manager and win 7 in the last 22 is not right. It's not what we've all acclimatized to. It's not what we're all used to. It's not what we're all edging towards. We need to be realistic. We need to be honest. And we need to accept that this is not working out. And what I like about this new ownership group, they struck while the iron was hot and they went early. Do I think it's too early? Yes. But do I think the season is over? No. Do I think it would have been over? Yes. So in a way, they're saving the season. We're 5 points behind top place. We are just right there in the Champions League group. There is nothing that happened that is irrefixable or irreplaceable. We are in a very good position to kick on with this season. The squad is a good squad. There is a lot of talent in this squad that needs to be utilized correctly. Christian Pulisic. Can't believe I'm about to say this. Hakim Ziyech. They're not being used right. And they perform in performances like they did yesterday where you could tell they weren't playing for the manager. And that's the sad truth. Transfer targets were a massive issue. And I think this is where people don't understand. We were linked with anyone and everyone. And the problem here is Todd Boehly's a novice. He doesn't know the difference. I will guarantee you he does not know the difference between a regista and a defensive midfielder. And the reason I say this is because I guarantee you 18 months ago, he did not know who Declan Rice or Jorginho were. And now he's the director of football at Chelsea until the end of the season. That's a big mess. That is a scandalous mess. Yet, Tuchel did not believe he had to justify his reasons for not wanting certain players. Rumors are coming out. Boehly couldn't accept the fact that Tuchel said no to Ronaldo. He did not understand why. And Tuchel did not understand why he had to explain himself. And this is where the problems lie. It's like a relationship and it's simple. If two parties don't agree, you're not going to work out. You're not compatible. And yes, there can be minor disagreements, but major disagreements can't happen because one of you is going to always bring it back to this. Cristiano Ronaldo did not fit our system. Cristiano Ronaldo in this system is pathetic. He would not work. It would be the same as Romelu Lukaku. It would be the same as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, as I said. It won't work. Yet, people will reiterate the same thing over and over again. Ronaldo would score goals. And you know what? Boehly evidently is on that side. Tuchel was on this side. And they were disagreeing and they were clashing. Tuchel did not believe he had to justify his reasons for what players he wanted. And Boehly didn't want to accept that. Listen, he's a billionaire being told no. What do you think is going to happen? The same thing that happened to every other manager that we've sacked. He got sacked and it was time to move on. They just didn't see Tuchel in their long-term plans. And this is the sad reality of what we have to face. They got rid of Marina Garaskaya. Petr Cech walked out. Whether it was on his terms or not on his terms, we will never know. We'll find out one day maybe if one of them speaks out. But now Thomas Tuchel, whether he was sacked or whether Thomas Tuchel left by mutual consent, how they're going to spin it, he is gone out of the football club. And the reason is because the club don't see him in their long-term horizon. And this was evident, people. The signs were there. Now that we're looking back at it, Broja, new deal. Callum Hudson-Odoi leaves without a commitment to come back next season. You have Conor Gallagher still here. You have multiple young players re-signing deals. And you're asking yourself the question, why are we signing so many? Quesadilla, whatever his name is, the Italian midfielder, Chukwuemeka. Then you have other players, Solina coming in. Tuchel doesn't play youth. And this is the truth. Chalobah decides to stay. Why? It's because the owners always had it in their intention that they were going to sack this guy. He was never going to be the man for the long term. And this was not their guy. A month ago, they were trying to renegotiate a new deal with him. Now they sacked him because they realized his true colors was not part of their long-term vision. People will find this very difficult to accept. I am finding this difficult to accept. But I'm not going to lie to you. This might be the way to go. This is a way that we're going to have to accept the club. The club want a long-term manager. Apparently, that's what Matt Law is reiterating. The next appointment will be the long-term. I don't buy it. They broke up their communications with the one and only Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel evidently didn't get along with them, and the visions just did not coincide. Tuchel wants to win now. And this is the issue. Boehly and them lot want to build a dynasty and want to build a project. Whatever route you believe is the right one, I just want to take this moment and say thank you to Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel gave me hope after we had Frank Lampard as a manager. For those of you that don't know, I hated watching Chelsea under Frank Lampard. We were disgustingly poor. And that's me being soft. We were terrible. Tuchel came in, gave us an identity and gave us a style and brought us a Champions League in a run that we deserved to win. Go and look at the XGs of how we dominated Atletico, how we beat Real Madrid, and how we beat Manchester City. We were the better teams in all of those games. I don't care what anyone says. We went to numerous finals. We won a Club World Cup and we won a Super Cup. We had a bad run and Tuchel lost his job. Do I think it's the wrong decision? Yes. Do I back this board wholeheartedly? I don't believe in this board. They don't know what they're doing. Our scattergun approach was evidence of it. But do I think eventually we will reap the rewards of this decision? Potentially. This was the Kavkas View. There'll be a video out either tonight or tomorrow discussing potential replacement. Maybe tomorrow, because I'm going to work tomorrow and I'll have a video recorded tonight and release it for you guys tomorrow so you can eat it up. But this was the Kavkas View. Thomas Tuchel, we love you. Thank you for everything. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts, people, because I am shocked. And so is Tashi over there. Bless up.